How's it going, everybody? I got another Roulette Royale here, this time with XSquareStickIt, who was kind enough to break my little losing streak. Maybe not in this battle, but maybe another one, who knows, I don't want to spoil anything. So, I go on Wi-Fi, go and see him, and I actually really like what I did there for the intro, and I might do that more often, I don't know, it depends. I just like the way that scrolls up from down from where the team is where I'm saving. So yeah, as you can see, I've got an interesting team with no really terribly overpowered pokes, and he's got a Kyogre and some other stuff. He's also got a Snivy, which he wanted to keep so he could evolve it twice for some reason. And it's one of those event Snivies that has aromatherapy, apparently. So, the game is going to begin now, and we are both going to lead with stuff, although you're supposed to lead with your actual lead, but I'm not going to exactly dock him for that. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I'm pretty sure we've done Roulette Royales before, but whatever. I'm going to lead with my hey there, and that's the only time I'll make a nickname based on the Japanese name. Its Japanese name is Basurao, and then there's Raukau, then LP your dude, and yeah. Hey there everyone, this is Basurao, and so Basculin's going to go for a waterfall. He's going to bring out a physical wall because I kind of told him that my team was be pretty much wrecked by a physical wall. But Banded Adaptability Waterfall from a Basculin is going to Basque Destroy. I thought that sounded better in my head before I said it, so maybe I shouldn't have. So now he's going to bring out You Only Shift Thrice, and thus he's playing the Spy. And I'm going to have to get out of there because I do not want to be attacked by the Spy. So I'm going to bring out my Ladybah, my auto loss, because it really is basically an automatic loss when you use a thing called Ladybah, because bug flying types tend to really suck. And this is no exception. So he's going to bring back out his Glalie, and now he's going to start setting up spikes, because whenever I battle anybody with Roulette Royales, they end up getting teams where they can do hazards. I never really get the opportunity to do so. I don't believe anything on my team can actually do it, but whatever. Going to bring out my stunt double and just try to go for a jump kick, because I really didn't know what to do with Stantler. I mean, I like Roulette Royales because they let you do a lot of stuff that you normally wouldn't be able to do, and by that I mean they give you pokes that you normally wouldn't use too often. And Stantler's going to jump kick and not do hardly anything to this Gardevoir, and the Intimidate didn't exactly help, but even without the Intimidate I'm pretty sure it would have done like slightly more damage. I'm going to switch out to my Auto Loss because I don't know what this thing wants to do, and I am a Violite, and the only decent stat that I have is Special Defense. The Special Defense stat of a Ladybah at level 100 with Calm Nature is actually 284 as well. So I want to go for an Agility because this is a baton passing Ladybah, and I wanted to baton pass out to my Metatite? Yeah, that's it. Metatite, but I just decided to go for the Silver one, and I'm like, get the boost, get the boost, get the boost. So I'm calling my inner Nick here, and I decided to just go for the baton pass because I figure maybe he'll miss his attack, maybe, possibly, or maybe he'll go for like something I can live, but he goes for Technician Tail Slap, which is going to kill me. So Onion Pixie doesn't do anything. Just pretty much like in Puyo Puyo. Anyways, going to bring out Ignited Knight now, and he's like, what's hip-hop happening? He's going to go for a U-turn, and it's not going to do a whole lot to this Minccino, despite the fact that I am Scarfed and Max Attack Adamant. But I don't suppose that matters here, because that's not going to kill the Minccino. I don't know what he's actually running on this Minccino. I'd assume a Violite, but I don't exactly know what Minccino's defenses are, but had I just gone for the close combat outright, I'm pretty sure I would have killed. He goes for the U-turn himself, not exactly sure why, but he does. He's going to go back out to his Gardevoir and try to sucker me into intimidating myself, which I do fairly well. And now I'm going to have to just go for a return, because clearly that is a bad play, but I went for it anyways, and at -1 that did quite a good chunk. I mean, if I wasn't at -1, that probably would have done a lot more. No duh. So, gonna bring out my Hey There, and I've got various moves to hit this thing with, because I have Waterfall, Crunch, Return, and some other move. And Aqua Jet, I think it is, if I didn't already say that. So, gonna Waterfall, do about half to Snivy, but since I'm not entirely certain another Waterfall would kill because it did do under half, I'm gonna switch and go back out to Ledyba because Ledyba is good fodder. I mean, that's pretty much what you need to use a Ledyba or a Ledyon for, so just saying. Now I'm going to go for the, pretty sure I go for get the boost, 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 and I don't get the boost. So now I'm going to go for get the boost, 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 dance around, shimmy, move my arms up in the air and down, and do the monkey with me, come on. So gonna have him set up another layer of spikes, gonna go for Silver Wind, and I get the boost. So yeah, I could baton pass out, but I don't really want to baton pass the Leech Seed, even though I'm pretty sure if I baton passed out, I could have swept, and probably swept very convincingly. So he's going to go back out to Snivy as I Bug Buzz, and that almost kills the Snivy, but I don't quite kill it because this is a Ledyba. And, well, to be honest, it's a Ledyba. I mean, come on. What do you expect from a Ledyba? Go for the Silver Wind again, maybe get another boost. I don't get the boost. What would I? And he's going to bring back out his Glalie. God, I can't believe I'm having trouble remembering some of these pokes' names, despite the fact that I know all of them. And he's going to finish me off with an Ice Fang because he is faster, even after +1. Had I gotten up in agility, things would have gone differently. So now I go back out to Ignited Knight, and I'm just going to go for the Brave Bird. Going to Brave Bird this Onigiri to death, and thus 4Kids will no longer be able to say that it is a sandwich or an eclair or whatever else they used to say things were. He's going to go out to a Kyogre, and I am going to just Brave Bird it to death. Normally, like, the state of the address for Ubers is you're supposed to put them at level 50 to make things more balanced, but I'm honestly starting to think it should be like 70 or 75 because I want to Brave Bird and one-shot it. So yeah, that's just doesn't really seem too fair to me. I mean, Ubers are rather unfair themselves, but whatever. So I'm going to hip hop pap and get out of here because I want to show off my last guy. So I'm going to go out to my Tempest, and he's going to tail slap me a few times, and since I don't have rough skin, it's not going to matter, and thus I'm going to finish him off with a Waterfall. So yeah, that was a good game, and see you guys later.